Hi everybody, this is Bree over at Initial Attraction in Oakwood Plaza. I am a little disheveled this evening because it is nighttime and I have snuck over after the kids are asleep and in bed to sneak in a little video. I wanted to show you one of the new items that we brought into Initial Attraction. And the key phrase is that my kids are asleep and in bed because one of these items is about getting parents more sleep, especially when they have a new baby, which as many of you guys know, I have a 5-month-old now, and good sleep has been hard to come by. So before we get into that, I just wanted to talk about, you know, that we have some great no-brainer baby gifts. We've got these bunny blankets that you can have a name or a monogram added to. We have these luxury Mickey blankets that we actually sell to people all over the country because apparently it's hard to find these blankets that can be personalized. So that's something that we do really well. And these again can be put in the washing machine and the dryer. And these are two items that we have carried almost since the days that we opened our doors. So at least almost 14 years now. And we just hear rave reviews about them over and over and over, that these are the bunnies and the blankets that the kids love and cherish, and that they need a spare one for when they're in the washing machine, and that even at 5-6 years old, these kids are still using these items. So if you are looking for a gift that you know is going to be loved and appreciated and cherished by those kids, these are definitely go-to items. So we wanted to add another item to our lineup that we think is going to be a no-brainer gift, because what better gift could you give a new parent than the gift of sleep? And like I said, as a new parent, I can't even tell you how important it is. So this is something that I actually came across in my quest to try to get Charlie to sleep. So this was something that I actually bought at retail, and because I loved it so much and it's helped our family so much, we wanted to bring it here at Initial Attraction. So it's these Zen swaddles, and I actually have one here. This is a swaddle sack, and it's not your ordinary swaddle. So this one it just looks like a regular swaddle. It has a little pouch here for when they're, you know, little teeny newborns, and then as they grow, they can actually extend down as they get longer into this larger pouch. So, but then you pull this part up, and this is where it gets really, really great and differs from your classic swaddle. So this little happy face here is actually a little weight, and so it makes the baby feel like you are putting your hand just right there on their chest and that you're always right there with them. The swaddle also has a little bit of weight on the side, so it makes them feel like they are being held by you. And then you can swaddle them up like this, and this is great. You can swaddle their arms up. It's just Velcro, so it makes it really easy at 3 in the morning, let me tell you. And the beauty of this is that it grows with the baby, so you can swaddle both arms in, both arms out, one arm in, one arm out. So as you start going through different phases and want to just try different things, this gets the job done. And it just makes them feel like they are being held. So newborns and young babies, their nervous system is still developing, and so they have something called a Moro reflex, and that's where they get that startle reflex. So what happens, you know, at our house was, you know, we would put the baby to sleep, the baby wouldn't be in a deep sleep, we'd put him in the crib, and then that startle reflex would kick in, and we would have to start all over. So we were getting little to no sleep, and this was a huge game changer for us. So the great thing is that as they move out of this, you know, one of the things that I also looked into, there are these great swings out there that I keep hearing about. But some of the information that I was finding was that if you start to rely on the swing to get them to go to sleep, then they become reliant on the swing to go to sleep. And so the great thing about these is that it helps build healthy sleep habits. It helps them start to learn how to put themselves to sleep without having to rely on something else. But it just helps them make them feel like you are right there with them. So as they get older, as they continue to develop their healthy sleep habits, you can go to the Zen sack, which is what we're using at our house right now. It's really great. It's just like a classic sleep sack, only better. It's got snaps at the shoulders, so it makes it really easy to get them in and out of the sleep sack, especially when you're getting them down for a nap and you don't necessarily always know if they're ready for sleep. It's easy to put them in there and still get them down. It's got this, you know, sack blanket that has a zip around the bottom, and then there's an alternative zip that goes the other way, so it makes it really easy to change diapers in the middle of the night if you need to do that. And then this also has the little happy face, the little bean that makes them feel like your hand is just right here and right there with them. One of the things that I really love about this is that there is no front or back to it. So right now, you know, if your baby is starting to roll over and sleep on its stomach, as is what's happening in our house, You can actually put this on what's considered backwards, even though there is no front and back to this. But what happens is you can put it on so that the weight is in the back, and so it just feels like your hand is just resting on their back, and that you're still right there with them. So we've got these sleep sacks and swaddles in stock. We've got them in different colors, different sizes, and so if there's a newborn that's on the horizon that you want to give a gift to, like I said, what better gift could you give a new parent than a little bit of sleep? And if you have a baby in your house, whether it's a newborn or a little older, and you need some help with some sleep, or you just want to try to get some extra sleep in and kind of elongate those hours with the baby, definitely stop in and see us and see if one of these will help at your house as much as it's helped at ours. So we'll look forward to seeing you right here over in Oakwood Plaza.